Very much welcome. Taj 777 presents World Super T10 Cricket League powered by Gulf Ticket with match number 24. Leaping Leopards, who are sponsored by MG Lion versus Excited Elephants, who are sponsored by Billy 777. Before everything else, we're gonna go down there and check on the pitch report with Peter Ongondo.
Yes, welcome again to Taj 77 World Super T10 Cricket League, match number 24, Leaping Leopards versus Excited Elephants, all this powered by Gulf Ticket. We're going to go to the pitch report and we're going to see, if you look at the pitch today, there's a lot of grass cover and the pitch is very hard, so think, and I know it will bounce a bit. The pace bowlers will love this. The batsman also will enjoy this because the ball will come to the bat. The spinners have to put a bit of effort to extract anything from this pitch. So I think the batsman will enjoy the pace coming to them, but the pace bowlers will use the bounce to get their man. Let's wait and see what will happen in the middle.
There you had it from the man himself, the man who enjoys the wicket, which has grass. And it's time now for the captains to do the toss.
Yes, welcome. Taj 77 World Super T10 Cricket League, match number 24. We've got Leaping Leopards, powered by MG Lion, Excited Elephants, powered by Bailey 777. We're going to go straight to the toss. Leaping Leopards, who at home, are going to flip the coin, and Excited Elephants are going to call it. There you go. Tails is the call. And it's heads. So Leaping Leopards have won the toss. What do you fancy of doing?
We're going to bat first.
What's the reason you're betting first?
I think the pitch looks good for batting, and our team formation is the same as last time. We put on a good show last time, so we're going to bat first.
Yes. Eugene, what were you going to do?
We're going to bat first also.
So it's not a good toss to lose.
It's not that, but we believe in our bowling abilities. I believe we can restrict them to a lower total. So for it will be easiest for us to chase.
Yes, that's from the captain. Very good, entertaining match. This is powered by Gulf Ticket. We have Leaping Leopards powered by MG Lion versus Exciting Elephants powered by Billy 777. The toss won by Leaping Leopards, who has decided to bat.
That's the news from the middle there. The Leaping Leopards have won the toss and they elected to bat first. We are on game match number 24. Leaping Leopards, who are sponsored by MG Lions, versus Excited Elephants, who are sponsored by Billy 777. Once again, Leaping Leopards have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Teams look at it. From Excited Elephants, Eugene Nodiambo, the captain, Abaka Mohammed, Barat, Bawaidi, David Mumbo back in it, Evans Mwema. Festa Segesa, very impressive with the ball, George Kuria, Joseph Odiambo, Kevin Kariuki, and Rohan Tambe. Leaping Leopards, Krunal Patel, captain, Andrew Mboya, experienced, Daniel Mbala, Davan Keval, Minesh, Bat, Rinkesh, Samir, Tilak Patel, Vimal Patel, and Viral Patel. Those are the two teams. As we look at it again, the combinations there, Eugene on top when it comes to Excited Elephants, and Leaping Leopards, Krunal Patel. On the bowling front there, Excited Elephants, Abu Bakar, Festa Segesa has been very impressive, but for Samir also, when it comes to Leaping Leopards, with Andrew Mboya, have been two all-rounders, captain Krunal Patel, with a half century in the last match, he's again gonna have a go with the bat. He's gonna continue with the rhythm as we look at the two umpires for this match, Nicholas Otieno and Joseph Somba Musango are the two umpires for Third Empire. Is Charles Kariuki Mwangi. And our TV umpire is none other than Dennis Angara. There we go. Eugene Odhiambo looking very sharp there. It's shot number 20, leading his troops out. He was okay with the toss. It's a team that they enjoy what they do. It's a team that have performed well today. Yesterday, Eugene was not in good mood after losing to his brother. He had to look for another way. And here we are. As we see the two batsmen. It has been Andrew Mboya leading from the front with the bat. Whose company does he have today? Gonna wait and see. Always a senior junior combination. That's a trend that we have seen from the Leaping Leopards. It's a senior guiding the youngster, balancing their batting order, not throwing everything that they have in once. They are managing what they have in store. And as always, it has been Andrew Mboya who is up there in the middle. They leave their captain Krunal Patel and Samir to manage the lower order when it comes to cleaning up the board. Peter, very much welcome.
Yes, excited elephants back on it. Yesterday, ranging rhinos made sure they are only elephants. They are not excited anymore. Will the leaping leopards sprint past the elephants, or will the elephants bring back the exciting name? Because today, there's nothing exciting about what happened to them in the last match. They have to bring it back. They have to stay excited. They have to squeeze everything out of the leaping leopards, who has taken all their games to the wire. They don't lie easily. They don't stop fighting leaping leopards. Krunal Patel with the first half century yesterday. This is going to be a day that will see if the elephant will be excited.
David Bumbo, the ever exciting, a man who enjoys what he does. He works everywhere. Today, once again, he's given the new ball. As a look at the field placing there, normal fielding play. Peter is one of my commentators who don't like having a long on, or let me say he enjoys having a long on, but it has been proven once too many times. They work their own ways. They are enticing the batsmen to try and go over mid-off, mid-on, and that is why all the time they look at it and they want to strike, get the wickets earlier on. With two slips in place, David Mumbo is one getting it on.
Yes, I always believe you don't need any fine leg at the start of a T10. You need to protect the traffic areas. And for Andrew, the traffic areas is over mid-on and over mid-off. And it will be easy for him. It starts again with a golf ticket 4. Remember yesterday, he got out for a golden duck. Today it starts with a golf ticket 4. And as I was saying, Jamie, there's no need of the fine leg. If you're not putting your long on or your mid on to long or mid off to long off, put a deep square leg to protect your boundaries. Good comeback, David Mumbo.
Fast ball there, freebie. by David Mumbo. We know he can swing the ball. We've talked about it most of the time. Most of the bowlers sitting a boundary, fast ball. Then they get warmed up, come back into line. As again has been repeated. Most of the bowlers with Peter May, who was an opening bowler. That's another area he has been concerned with. Conceding a boundary, small like a warm-up ball. We all know it's a T10, supposed to be well warmed, ready for the battle. David Mumbo again runs in to Andrew Mboya. Good bounce there. Surprises the batsman. Our young keeper today is Kevin Mutembe, a very all-rounded cricketer. You see him with the ball, you see him with the bat, you see him on the field jumping around. But today, he has been tasked with the number one job when it comes to fielding, and that is the wicket-keeper's job. Again, driven down the ground to middle, where Captain Eugene gets to bend that back. Have to get low, but still, he cannot stop Andrew Mboya getting a single. We are moving at 5 for no loss, with one ball to come from this over. Started off with a boundary. Good camp with 3 dot balls in a row. Now, a single, and with one ball remaining, we're going to have to see what Daniel Malia has in store for us today. He's a young lad, a boy who is growing. He has to give him enough time. He tries to pull that away. It ends up as a no ball. We come to the end of over number 1. The scores on the board is 5 runs without any wickets. It's 5 for no loss.
Yes, seems that David Mumbo recovered from the first ball boundary, finishing that over with only 5 runs, conceding only 5 runs in that over. We're going to have Daniel and Andrew facing Bharat from the tennis end. Left arm orthodox.
2 for 8 is his best bowling figures. Bharat Purohit with his leg spinners. Beg your pardon, he bowls left arm spinners. What I like about these excited elephants, they've got all the armories, well driven the ground, and again, it is the captain himself who fields the ball, who is in the right areas. They got different varieties, these excited elephants, when it comes to their bowling armories. Left arm spin of Bharat Purohit is what they want to start up with. Young man Daniel Mbalia gonna stay alert, understand what's happening here. Ball moving away from him. He goes for it. Big time plays across the line, and a very simple catch for Kevin Mtembe, the keeper. And the Leaping Leopards lose their first wicket. Young Daniel Mbalia, well caught. Well, I'll say that was a simple catch. Bharat Purohit strikes on his second ball. Once again, I talked about the boy getting to know. The ball is moving away from him. He goes across the line and miscues the ball straight up for an easy taking by the keeper. And now this brings in the informed captain, Mr. Krunal Patel.
Yes, half century to yesterday from Krunal is in form. They have to send somebody over a tip cover area. They have to protect that area because that's where Krunal Patel will tread while on the pitch.
Krunal Patel, a fighter, a man who never gives up, and a man who appreciates every opportunity. Today is another opportunity. He is facing Prohit, who balls nice and full, off the mark, from the word go. Krunal Patel doesn't seem to be troubled. Scores are moving. We're on 7-1. So 1.5 overs gone. The only batsman out is young Balia, who was caught by the keeper. It's Andrew Boya to face Prohit. Andrew Boya tries to go big. His stumps are dismantled. But at Prohit, a very intelligent bowler. This match, no match turn. Again, we see a batsman going across the line. This time, the experienced Andrew Boya gets bowled by Purohit. We look it again. Andrew Boya going across the line and missing it out. The ball crashing into his stumps. We again, big swing, nowhere near the ball. Easy does it. They lose their second wicket. That of Andrew Boya. Purohit gets a second. Andrew scoring only 6 runs from 7 balls. And he has to sit out and watch the progress of this match. And in comes Vimal Ramanbhai Patel. Bharat Purohit, 2 for 2. Vimal, a good striker of the ball. Very good average. He doesn't give his wicket away. But now he's facing Bharat Purohit, who is mixing them up. Very well driven down the ground. The ball rolls to long off, where Festus Segesa retrieves. Nicely thrown back for a single. A run, wicket a run, wicket a run. That is the over so far. Again, Kunal Patel tries to go big, misses out, keeper misses, everybody misses, and it runs away for a 4 byes to finish up. Over number 2 scores. They move to 12 for the loss of those 2 wickets.
Yes, they have lost wickets. But Krunal still wants to go over. He missed that one, but the keeper also missed that one. They get buys, but they'll take buys. They only need boundaries. They don't want to know how they come. And that's a boundary. So Leaping Leopards will take it, moving them to 12 for 2 in 2 overs. Correct over there. Solid Sharks still leads. Blazing Bears is on their tail, separated by the net run rate, both on 12 points. Classic Kangaroos on 10, Excited on 8, Leaping Leopards and Raging Lions. Rhinos are just have 2 points each.
Captain brings himself. We didn't see him much bowling the previous match, but today is a big one. They want to consolidate their position. They want to be in that top 4. No, they don't want to take any chances. Yesterday they ended up second in the match. Well beaten by the bottom team. It was a big upset. Maybe they feel like they had lowered their guard. And now, to bowl the 3rd over, is captain himself, Eugene Ochieng Maneno. He runs in and he starts on with a nip back ball, where Vimal had no idea. We saw the ball seaming up in the first match. A lot of movement off the seam. Is it going to happen here? It all depends on how the Excited Elephants balls and who's better than having Eugene Ochieng Odhiambo. An experienced character against Vimal Raman Patel. He runs in again. Again nips it back. They want to steal a single. He has to rush, but the fielder there Shot number 9. Taking tea and it's afternoon. He doesn't throw the ball. He was mixed on what to do. The ball was in his hands, left or right. Nobody called. A chance there, but as you look at it, he says a single is okay.
Yes, Abu Bakar there saying nobody's covering from the other side. Festa sleeping after heavy lunch. Not moving to cover that one. Abu Bakar thought, why is not? Oh, another mishap from the fielding. Eugene will not be happy with that. Guided what Eugene thought is a single. There was a misfield and everything changed. It became a golf ticket for Krunal Patel.
Eugene looking dejected there. The fielder running in too fast. The ball was traveling like a Porsche. The fielder went down like a tuk-tuk. Again, it's up to him. But this time, he was well alert. He went down very fast for a single. You're going to have to be alert all the time. Judge the speed. Get to know where you're standing, whether you're on the infield or operating from the boundary. You're going to have a way to manage, to keep it simple. And as we see, another shot of a length ball by Eugene. The bounce beat is bat of Vimal Raman by Patel, trying to copy his captain Krunal Patel, who is batting on 6 from 4 after getting a welcome golf ticket for Eugene Odhiambo, not giving anything for free. He is making the batsman work hard for their runs. Remember, WLs won the toss and they elected to bat first. As we come to the final ball of the over, a slower one this time, well directed, and this guy, the batsman, he couldn't touch on it. Eugene Ochieng Odhiambo, his first over just costing 5 runs, and after 3 overs, scores are 18 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Yes, that's a good over from Eugene. Krunal Patel, Vimal Ramabai Patel. The guys to steer them ahead. Not very wise from Krunal removing his helmet. Always keep your helmet on, whether it's spin or pace. Empire trying to talk to him about that. He says, it is my head. I'll try to see how hard my head is. It's hard like a rock.
So we look at the field placing there. Adjustment. Good camera work. As we hear Rohan Tambe, the leg spinner, coming into play. 3 for 21 is his best score. Krunal nudges towards backward point, where there is a fielder. They'll cut it just for 1 single. Around every ball here. It's going to move them to around 60, but they'll need to kick up with 8 wickets in hand. Power play done. The field is spread. Vimal by Patel deals with the googly from Rohan Tambe. He's jumping around like a musician. He's 3.2 overs gone.
Yes. Always clawing back. Excited elephant will be excited after this contest. Leaping Leopards has not started to sprint, but sometimes they do. And that's Vimal trying to get a double. They settle for single. Exciting Elephants trying to squeeze and restrict Leaping Leopards to the lowest score possible. Ron Tambe bowling very nice leggies.
2 more balls from this over. Krunal on 7. Again, misses it out. This time, the umpire calls it wide. We have seen the turn. Rohan Tambe playing the role of a bowler. Well driven again down the ground. This time David Mumbo gets to stop it. And they just ran for a single. The situation, current situation, Leaping Leopards gonna have to come up with a win here to push for that top 4. And this has gone up in the air. Somebody under it. But the ball just dropped short of him for just a single run. And that now brings us to the end of over number 4. Scores are 23 for 2. Very quick outfield. A bit cloudy today. This part of the world. Look at the statistics there. Nehemiah Odhiambo on top there. 138 runs. Striking at 124 with a high score of 38. Those are the leading run scorers. Even before we get to stretch out, we have Festus Agesa, who has bowled brilliantly all through. He has been the man to go to whenever Excited Elephants needs a wicket. He has a bad habit of striking in his first over. Is it going to be the same here today? The current run rate just over 5.7. They need a bit of Festus Agesa here. They've got 2 wickets, but now with Vimal Ramanbai and Kunal Patel in company. Fast ball again. Right on the money. Festus Agesa. Good thing with his bowling, he doesn't complicate things. He tries and make use of his in-swingers. He has a good run-up. He's a strong boy. Once he left the bat in his kit bag, he has been bowling very well.
Yes, I was going to say he's going to enjoy the bounce. Then the first one didn't bounce so much. But if there's anybody who can take advantage of this bounce, is Festus Agesa, who will run in and put every energy that he's got to make sure that the ball flies to the keeper. And with the wicket offering that, it's going to enjoy it. And Vimal Patel is the recipient of the pace. Yeah, I told you, there is the pace, there is the bounce.
Kevin Mtembe with his new shades on. He's the keeper of the day. 5'3", not the tallest of the boys. Need to be on his toes. There is enough bounce here. I've already seen him giving some buys. That one again. Ran through. Big swing. Big miss by Krunal Patel, the captain of the team, with a half century yesterday. Today, it's a different ball game here. Different pitch, different team. Conditions are different. He needs to know there's some analysis going on here. Teams have taken this tournament very serious. They'll sit down after every game, get to analyze, see where they are. And after yesterday's innings by Krunal, they must have known if you ball full, he will clear his leg and dismantle it. This time round, they are making him stretch even more. They're making to spoil his rhythm. He is surprised there, but he needs to keep his eye on the ball. Wait for his areas. The longer he bats, the better for his team. He is the man they depend on, and that is why he was given that captain's armband. But now he's facing one of the top bowlers of the tournament so far, in Festus Egesa. There, that's where he goes. If you're going to come full, you're going to try and yoke him. And it's time for Gulf Ticket strategic timeout. Gulf Ticket, UAE's most trusted online lottery draw, is powering World Super T10 League. Gulf Ticket, sharing a million smile, is a fully regulated, registered, and authorized online lottery draw from the UAE. Buy online and fulfill all your dreams. Log into gulfticket.com now and start winning. That is the situation here as we look around. There was big sponsors all over. This entertainment wouldn't happen without our big sponsors, from Jumbo 365 to Billy 777 to MG Lion, Taj 777, Bet Brick 7, D247, Wolf 777, World 777, Winfair 247, Cricketer Trust of India. Once again, those are our big sponsors with Gulf Tickets, our top sponsors. Once again, Taj 777, those are our sponsors. Bed Brick 7, they have made this event very successful. Billy 777, D247, Cricketer Trust of India, our main sponsors. All of those. Winfair, again, the Cricketer Trust of India. All this, there are many. They have done this. Jumbo 365, being part of us, we're thankful. Seeing the youngsters expressing themselves inside there, by all this could not be possible without our sponsors. The strategic timeout is done and dusted. But don't forget, still on. Tomorrow morning is Excited Elephants, who are sponsored by Billy 7777. Again is the Solid Sharks, who are sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India. That's coming up as our match number 25 tomorrow morning. This is where you need to be. This is where you need to switch on. It can't get better than this. We are live again. We are live here with Rohan Tambe continuing the ball. After the crease, comes down the wicket, misses it out, might have touched the bat a bit. He gets balled. Vimal, Raman by Patel, bowled by Rohan Tambe. It's a wicket now. Well footed up, went for big swing, nowhere near the ball. Head high, ball low, misses it out completely. He will cast himself. Look at the positioning. His head is facing Kayole, but the ball is somewhere at 58. This is on, floated up again. Look at it, miss it out, stumps out. His stumps are broken, drowned. Peter? That was all
Yes.
the shot that was called for at this moment, with his captain inside there, who is the one who has been taking them through.
Yes, he wanted to hit that in Wadaga Street, and he missed it. They've lost the wicket. Leaping Leopards, you have seen throughout the tournament, blowing hot and cold. The same guys have been also in the Super Over, the only Super Over in the tournament. They have crushed teams, and they have. This is now the setup for Tambe. He's got somebody on the deep square leg, but he still has 5 guys on the circle, trusting himself. He's covered himself at the deep covers, long on and long off or down. So he's well covered, but I still feel he's got one more that he can take down, but he's just got a wicket. So his trust that he can bowl with 5 inside.
24 for 3 is the current situation. Again, we see them adjusting their field of play. They're consulting each other. As we look at it again, the highlights so far, power play highlights. Andrew Boyer starting off with a flicker there, quality shot. But exciting Elephants started picking their wickets. First one to go there was the young David. Again, Andrew deceived by the flight, playing across the line. Captain trying to go big. Everybody missing. Welcome for by Eugene. But taking it short. Well guided down. A bit of misfield. And the guy 4. And that is the 3rd wicket to go. Again, deceived by the flight. His head was too high. And they guess Elephants gets their 3rd wicket. It's 24 for 3. As we now joined by Amit Patel, who joins his captain. And big stretch. Again beaten. Peter, what do you expect from here?
Yeah, I said Leopards blow hot and cold. Yesterday they were hot with their captain getting a century. Now they've settled on a cold feet. They have to get hot. They have to warm up. They have to hit this ball. At the moment, Amit Patel seems like he's looking for it. He can't find the ball, so he's just stretching, reaching out to see if he can get it. He gets that one, but only for a brief single. He needs to get more than that. He needs to get some boundaries. And that's the language that Kunal Patel likes.
8 from 10 is Kunal. He drives it down the ground. Somebody to covering. Easy single. The situation, I would like look at it with 25 balls to come at 26 for 3. A run and a half per ball. As he gets it again, playing again is a turn again. Another simple catch for wicketkeeper Kevin Mutembe. Peter, as you are talking about it, the spin is giving the double L's trouble here. All of them, if not, most of them, if not all of them. Once you pitch it in the eye line, they want to go the other way, playing against the spin. Easy taking there for young Kevin Mutembe. Getting under the ball. Nicely done. Simple catch. As the double L's, they lose their 4th wicket. Rohan Tambe. Amit Patel was caught by Kevin. Bowling of Rohan Tambe. The situation getting tougher here. The brakes are being put on here. Look, Solid Sharks comfortably on 12 points with the Blazing Bears on their neck. Blazing Bears, remember, have played an extra match. Solid Sharks, who have played 7 on 12 points. Blazing Bears have played 8 matches. Festus Agesa will come back after 6 overs, 26 for 4. Festus comes for his second over after conceding only 1 run in his first. And no room given again. He's troubling the Leaping Leopards batsman. No idea of what's happening there. The man from Kayole is sticking to his basics. He has bowled well all throughout the tournament, getting big advices. As you see, next to him is his captain, who has bowled for many years. I'm talking about Eugene Odhiambo. He has been around long enough. He's the one advising them. And it didn't last long. Krunal Patel is disappointed. His stumps are broken. Festus Agesa doesn't waste much time. He knows where to hit the deck, when to hit it short of a length, when to aim. And he gets the big wicket of Kunal Patel. The Leaping Leopards, as you see their captain, very disappointed with himself. He knew he was the man to stay in there. Now he has to look for a way. He's 26 for the loss of 5 wickets. They depend much on their captain and Andrew. But both of those two are already out. And that now brings Viral Patel on the crease. Not the best of averages, but not the worst of strike rates. He has 22 balls to come. Festus again. Stumps are knocked down again.
Doesn't look good for the Leaping Leopards. Festus Agesa has found a spot. I was talking about bounce. Staying low a bit. They're waiting for the bounce. But the ball is hitting the wicket straight away. He's found where to ball it. He's found where to disturb the timber. And he's going to ball it there. That's Festus Agesa getting his second wicket. Samir for a golden duck.
Hat-trick ball here. Festus Agesa on fire. Peter, what Agesa does different from other bowlers, he bowls stump to stump. He's more of like a skidder. If you go back, you are gone. Festus, you're going to play him right on the front using a straight bat. He doesn't get much bounce. Dhaval Patel is going to join Samir. Both batsmen haven't faced a ball. Averaging just below where he would have wanted. Hat-trick ball coming. Festus Agesa coming in. He's charging. And this time, Peter, he gets more bounce than the previous 2 balls.
Yes, he missed the spot. He was trying to hit the same area. Ending up missing that hat-trick. But he's generating some pace. I guess putting the Elephants on the back foot.
26 for 6 is the situation here. Festus Egesa is giving nothing for free. And again,
Yes,
he rattles the
Simba.
stumps. His third wicket of the over. He doesn't need his fielders. He's doing it on his own. Festus Egesa dismantling the double L's. 26 for 7. The over is not yet done. 3 wickets already.
Yes, breaking the wicket again there, Festus. The previous one he missed the spot. This one he got it. Center stump again. Tumbling down. Leaping Leopards are now leaping. Have we lost 3 wickets in this over?
As we look it again. Nice, full and quick. Stump goes for a walk. Peter, this is top stuff from Festus Egesa. Patel, Dendio.
Yes, 3 wickets. They have not got even a single run from him. He comes in again. Oh, close one. What a spell from Agesa. Great spell there from Agesa. 26 for 7. Nobody touched him. He got 3 wickets. No run. 3 for 1 in 2 overs.
He started off by cleaning out the captain for Pavot Patel. And the third one, even better. Look at the stump flying all over. And the ball goes quietly to where the stump is. To tell the stump, you might not be my friend. My job is to aim at you. Looking at the batting order. No double figures. Everybody. But it's the bowling of Festus Egesa and Rohan Tambe with Bharat Purohit picking all those 7 wickets. Festus Egesa, 3 wickets in an over. To make it even better, all of them bowled. As we see now the introduction of a left-arm spin in George Courier. Throwing it down. Starts off with an extra run given for free. Down the leg. So for a wide. Projected score is just 39. We are on the 8th over. The Leaping Leopards. They are truly limping. Yesterday, they look good. But we all know a good team is measured by their consistency. Not a one-off. It's how you manage to keep the wins coming. Throw it up again. It beats the keeper. Again for another by Kevin Mtembei. I beg your pardon. It's like there was a bit of a flick of pad for a leg by Kevin Mtembei, the keeper. I take it back, my boy.
George Courier, who was keeping, bowling some left-arm orthodox, slowing them down for the Leaping Leopards. Oh, I've got an injured foot. They can't sprint at 90 kilometers per hour today. They're struggling at 28 for 7. Oh, another chance. Another chance. Goes begging. This is not the day for Leopards. They have seen better days. They have seen better struggles. Today, they are on the back foot.
Good pick up and throw there by failing. As we look at it again, it looks as his heart is in his mouth after missing out.
Missed that. The shot. Gone.
He didn't drag his bat.
He didn't try.
That is one area of concern now.
That's what you teach the young boys to do. Drag your bat, slide your bat into the crease. If you come in like you want to turn over the kitchery, then you get out like that. It's gone. 8th wicket for the Leaping Leopards. They're going to struggle today. Nobody has stuck in and got some runs on the board. 28 they have after 7 overs.
7.2 overs gone. It's 28 for 7. A wicket through a run out. That's the worst thing to happen for double L's. As we see now, Samir run out by Mwema Evans. Direct hit. Rinkesh Patel, left-hand batsman. Gonna face the music of George Courier. Left hand. Gonna be a bit easier for him. Well punched down the ground. Eugene Captain Maneno. He gets down just in time. He needs. They just go for a single run. George Courier. Not much known of as a bowler, but more of an opening batsman. But now with the way they have seen this turn here from the wicket, they're gonna try and use all their spinners. Well struck again, and this deserves to go for a boundary. A very welcome golf cricket 4 from the bat of Tilak Patel. It's been long overdue. Took long to get that golf cricket 4. And from the word go, the connection over the bowler's head. Long off head, no time. Nowhere close. And it rolls for another golf ticket 4. The double L's. They needed that to get them their betting, the scorecard going. And it's this new boy. Again, he's beaten with the flight. And this is going to be interesting again, Peter. Awareness is key. He's, again, looking as if he lost his footing. We look at it again. He was unbalanced. Wanted to go for another big one. Beaten again.
Leopards lost. But if you look at that, it looks like a no ball. Are they going to call a no ball for that, Jimmy? Because it looks like the keeper picked it.
Yeah, that's a
in
no ball.
front.
That's a no. It's not supposed to be called a no ball. After keeper picking the ball in front of the stumps.
Yes.
Good camera work there. That's why we have this technology. It's going to help in many areas. Not outgiven, but only because the keeper had his hands in front. And that way, they're going to get afraid. Lucky there is young Kevin Mutembe. Going to have to let the ball roll through your gloves. Don't rush into it. It's a learning curve. We know you haven't been a keeper. We know he hasn't been a keeper for long. But Rinkesh Patel survives. His heart was in his mouth. But he has to continue. George Courier is still a ball to go. A no ball freed, not by his fault. But we all say it's all about teamwork. Excited Elephants. They all own up to that. How it's going to end? Again, Another fumble, but this time doesn't matter much as it was a free hit. Over number 8, 34 for 8.
Yes. Interesting game coming up. Excited Elephants, powered by Billy 777 versus the league leaders, Solid Sharks, Cricketer Trust of India. This match is coming to you tomorrow. Match number 25. Get ready for an exciting shock.
David Mumbo comes back. Double L's in real trouble here to be dismissed before they bat their full 10 overs. They only have 2 wickets in hand. The 2 batsmen inside there, that is Tilak Patel and Rinkesh Patel. They're going to find a way to manage the next 12 balls. Andrew Mumbo. We talked about managing 12 balls. It is the excited Elephants who are managing to knock off those stumps. They are hitting the deck hard. They are rushing the batsmen. Wicket number 9 down. See the celebration. Communication staff there is solid. David Mumbo around the wicket. Young lefty didn't have an idea of what's happening. Middle stump flying. Dang, dang. Which now we have to welcome their last batsman. This is good bowling from the excited Elephants. He is surprised of what happened. He is looking at the bowler. The bowler is looking at him and saluting the effort. David Mumbo, gunshot celebration. He has to make sure he runs off the wicket.
The boy from Bukiri showing the Luya in him. That's a Luya dance.
Last man, Minesh Bhatt. What is he gonna do? These excited Elephants are running hard. Minesh Bhatt. He still has 10 balls to deal with. They don't have anybody in store.
Jamie, I have to say, from the time I saw David Mumbo, he has tremendously improved. I used to tell him he's a scouting bowlers. These days he opens the bowling. Because he used to be Neymar's buddy, going to watch him bowl. Now he can pick the ball and open the bowling with Neymar with the ball. This is very impressive from David Mumbo.
He's a stylish cricketer. Now he's trying to aim those stumps. He misses it. The batsman misses it. 34 for 9 is what the scoreboard is reading here. The 2 seamers led by Festus Egesa and David Mumbo have taken almost half the team out. They're gonna sneak in a single here. Fielder slipping, but good covering. That one single run gets Minesh Bhatt excited. He wants to sneak in another one. But the situation they're in, they need to bat all the remaining balls. I'm talking of the last 7 balls. As we come to the last ball of over number 9. Scores 35 for 9. David Mumbo. What is he gonna do with the last ball? He runs in again. This time, he manages to play the ball. Sneaks in another single. Rinkesh wants to be on strike when we come to the last over of the innings. 36 for 9. Projected score is 40. Remember, they won the toss double L's and elected to bat first. Not what they expected. The excited elephants have come here with all set. Everybody, as you look at the scorecard, nobody has come to double figures apart from Captain Krual Patel, who was almost there, but still ended up on 9. Bowling figures very impressive. First Segesa there, Rohan Tambe, and a wicket for David Mumbo.
Yes. This is not the best day for Leaping Leopards. They have played some exciting cricket. They have got their worst days. This is one of them. They have 1 over to go. The projected score is 40.
To bowl the last over is Bonaidi Wario Ali, a boy who was born during the holy month
Of Eddie Fitri. A lot of Pilau. Goes for 4. Goes for golf ticket 4. First ball smashed to the boundary. Celebration for Leopards. As you say, Mwanaidi, born when the celebration. Celebration on his first ball. Smacked. A very long time. We have seen a Leaping Leopards get a boundary. That's a welcome boundary for the Leaping Leopards.
Now they move on to 40. Rinkesh Patel. Will he be the first man to get to double figures? He's currently batting on 9 from 8 balls. In the company of Minesh Bhatt. He has 5 balls to get to double figures, which most of his partners couldn't manage. Young Rinkesh Patel versus Bwadaidi Wario Ali. He is on 9 from 8 balls. Here he go again. A nick outside the edge. Another welcome golf ticket for Peter Rinkesh Patel, the first man from the double L to get to double figures.
Yes, they needed to put something on the board. He's trying to make it at least a score that they can fight for. It was looking gloomy for them. It didn't look good. Rinkesh trying to repair it. Wanaidi on the receiving end.
2 golf ticket 4s in a row. Is it going to be the third one? Tries, but this time round it doesn't connect much. And going to settle for a single to bring Minesh Bhatt on strike. Wanaidi Wario Ali already conceded 9 runs from his first 3 balls. 3 more balls to come. It's 45 for 9. Last man is a person in charge. Is this going to be the longest partnership for the double L's? Remember, they won the toss and elected to bat first. Excited elephants have come with a good plan. And we come to the end of the first innings. Scores 45 for 9. We get Minesh Bhatt. Clean ball, but by Bwadaidi Wario.
Yes, Wario. Dandio. Gone. Center stump. To end this inning. Leaping Leopards will really have to work hard to make them defend this. It's not one of their best days, but they can really come back and defend 45. Excited Elephant will need 46 runs to win in 60 balls. Leaping Leopards leaped to 45. No meaningful runs there. Rikesh Patel, 14 not out. Only player that came to the party. Fetsa Sagesa, 3 for 1. Very impressive there from Agesa. 46 needed from 60 runs. We're gonna join you tomorrow for Excited Elephants, powered by Billy 777 versus Solid Sharks, Cricketer Trust of India. This is a big match tomorrow. This match will see Excited Elephant take the top table toppers for an exciting match. We'll join you in the second inning.
Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs.
We're back again. Look at the scorecard there. Only one man with double figures. That is Rinkesh Patel, not out on 14. The rest was come in and go back. Bowling figures there. Festa Segesa, 3 wickets in 1 over. Purohit with 2. Mumbo with 1. The equation is at 46 runs needed from 60 balls. Leaping Leopards having won the toss and elected to bat first. Be on it. As we see our two umpires walking in. That is
Yes.
Joseph Somba, Nicholas Otieno. Those are our two umpires. As we see the Leaping Leopards having leaped in their batting. Scoring just 45 runs. Getting all out in this World Super T10 League. They need to come together, get a plan on how to get those 10 wickets. And this, as they need to be right on spot from ball one. It's not a big total, but it's them that have the scores. Excited Elephants. They'll have to chase that, but it's Limping Leopards who, having won the toss, elected to bat first, didn't get much.
Yes, the Leaping Leopards cannot afford to leap on this inning. No time to leap as they didn't get enough runs on the score. And they have to be on the sprinting side. You know, Leopard is a quick animal. They can sprint. They need to sprint through this inning. They need to sprint through the Elephants' wickets. And we know the Leopards are quicker than the elephant. But elephant is a huge animal. Let's see if it will trump over the Leopards.
It's not an easy wicket to bat on today, as proved. The application here is needed much more. As we look again, spreading around the Leaping Leopards. All the players will see all the angles. As the excited Elephants batsman gets ready to walk in. The Leaping Leopards still have a score to defend here. Excited Elephants bowled brilliantly. Ball stump to stump. And that is what the Leaping Leopards are looking for now. Try and contain the excited Elephants, who are sponsored by BD777. Leaping Leopards themselves have good backup and support coming from the MG Lions. We're looking at the two batsmen in there. Bharat Purohit, averaging 10, but his strike rate is over 166, in company of Rohan Tambe, very consistent performer for the excited Elephants, both with the bat and ball. For where they are now, it's all because he has been involved in all areas. As we see Samir again taking the new ball. He has also been the standout performer of Leaping Leopards when it comes to their bowling lineup. Here, they're gonna work at it and defend their 45 runs. He starts off with a floater up there. Batsman looking to understand on how to play on this pitch. It's Bharat Purohit, and the double is who will be needing 46 runs from 59 balls. Well beaten.
This is what they need. Barat Prohit, Rohan Tambe for the exciting Elephants. Chasing 46 runs. Samir, the reliable bowler. 2 dot balls already. He comes for the third one. Another dot ball. They need the wickets. Pressure comes from the dot balls. But they really need the wickets for them to have a chance to win this one. It's not going to be easy, but they should not make it a walk in the park. Try and contain and get the wickets. Edge, and they get the first run after 4 balls. Very reliable bowler for the Leaping Leopards throughout the tournament. Samir.
He makes it look very easy. He runs slowly. Leave the ball. He's not the guy who charges in. What he does is to try and love and bowl like old school edges where they depend much on the swing. This time, big wide, but we have seen from the Leaping Leopards, their fine leg always very...
Yeah, the fine leg always, Jimmy, reminds us of our school cricket when we had Isili versus City Primary. They used to put guys very straight, and sometimes you had to move some of them behind the keeper. This is what they have for their fine leg. Final ball. 3 for no loss. The best bowler, Samir. Keeping it low. Keeping it real. Giving away only 4 runs in his first over. 4 for no loss after the first over.
First over done. Excited Elephants. They know what lies ahead. They still got their captain to come. The big hitting David Mumbo. George Kuria, solid batsman. Samir starts off with 4 dot balls. First over he has conceded only 4 runs. Still the question is 42 needed. As we see now, the captain himself, Krunal Patel, 2 for 16 is his best. His average, his economy, beg your pardon, just below 6. He needs to strike here. He starts off with a drifter down the leg. Good work there by the gloves of Andrew Boya. An extra run. They don't need this, but the doubles don't mind how they come. Again, way too wide. Krunal Patel. Peter, with their field in place. Your favorite. Old days, old school. They know the wicket, if the ball doesn't bounce, keeper misses, they have protection down there.
This is Krunal Patel. Excited Elephants are not in a rush. They know they need 39 runs in 54 balls. Bit of an awkward bounce there from Krunal. Hitting Rohan Tambe on the fingers. Unsettling Tambe. See if it will unsettle him and get a wicket from that. No, he drives that straight to long on. They're not in a rush. They're not in a hurry. They know they don't need much. They just need 4 per over. They want to keep it simple. And that's how they're going about it. Sending him back. Defending that. There's no run there, but they're not worried.
Once again, Kunal Patel drifts it across the bat of Bharat Purohit. 2 left-handed batsmen. They need to put dot balls together here with the double Ls. It's only 38 needed from 50 balls. Double is knows they've got all the time if they bet their full quarter of overs. And again, an extra run given by the captain Kunal Patel. Already seen 3 ball down the leg. We know he enjoys bowling to right-handers. But if you want to be a professional cricketer, you're going to be able to adjust. Get change the angles. He comes back strong. And that is the area he needs to stick on. He still have a ball to go. How he's going to finish? Again, he drifts down the leg. But they tap it for a single as we come to the end of over number 2. Scores are 10 for no loss.
They require 36 runs in 48 balls. Easy task for excited elephant. But cricket, nothing is easy. The leaping leopards can turn it over. And it will be an uphill task for excited elephants. 36 from 48 balls.
Bharat Purohit. Not much in a hurry, batting on 3 from 10. Rohan Pratambe has only faced 2 balls for his 1 run. We see bowling change. Punch down the ground too long on. They'll get a single. Got the double L best fielders in Samir down there. Five still needed. Nudged around. Good placement. They might come back for 2. And yes, they do. Comfortably. Rohan Tambe. Very experienced batsman. Man who knows how to switch gears. He's starting off on gear 1-2. But he's one character who knows when he hits them, they stay hit. Again, nicely floated up, well driven to mid-off. They get another single. He's 32 runs from 45 balls, 2.5 overs bowled, 14 runs on the board. Required run rate just above 4 runs and over. They're moving nicely at 5.6. Big shout there. That umpire talks about the height. The ball was going to miss. It went to the danger area. Areas that you don't mention regularly. This ball nips back. Opened him up. He hits where you blink. Don't shout back. He's down. But now he's up. That's what we love about cricket. We get protection everywhere. We know which man's soul is at. He's a young man. And he's up. Still 32 needed from 44. Again, Vimal Raman by Patel. The Leaping Leopards bowler. Struggling to bowl to left-handers. Consistency with their line is what they're struggling on.
This is Leaping Leopards trying to save themselves from a low scoring, but Bharat Purohit is not going to give them chance to celebrate. Golf ticket 4 for him to finish that over. Big shot from Purohit all the way to the boundary to finish that over. 19 for no 3 overs. They need 27. So the Sharks are leading the table there. And Blazing Bears also on 12 points. Net run rate separating the two. But Blazing Bears has played more games than the Solid Sharks. Minesh Bhatt, experience off spinner. He used to bowl some medium pace. Used to get wickets. But the ears are creeping in on him. Cannot running in anymore. He decided now it's time to do some finger spinning. 26 needed of 41 balls.
He is controlling it. He's bringing all his experience. Manish Bhatt. Bowling stump to stump. He has a drifter. And you can see him jumping around. Getting back to his bowling mark very fast. He comes again. More like a slow swing bowler. Bharat Purohit taking his time. He tries to go for it. And the experience. Minesh Bhatt has castled Bharat Purohit, who can't believe those last 3 balls he faced. He couldn't get them out of the yards. Looking at it again. Bang. Top of off. Stumps. The bails are off. Purohit couldn't deal with Minesh Bhatt. Peter, you talked about experience. That one,
Yes.
something that you can never buy.
Yes, I played with him in the same league. Very good medium pace bowler. He was to swing it both ways. The legs are giving way. So it's turned to a finger spinner. But the experience, they say you can't buy experience. So he knows a thing or two about bowling. He's used that against Purohit. And Purohit is back to the boundary. Only 1 run from this over so far. Walking in, George Courier, another left-hander. Interesting top order. Excited Elephants putting 3 left-handers at the top order. Looks like a Sri Lankan team. They used to do that.
That's their strategy. They know, as we are talking about, the Leaping Leopards have struggled consistently. Apart from Minesh Bhatt, bowling to lefties. Again, big appeal there. But Empire, Mr. Nicholas Luch is not interested. Looking again, Peter. The experience, nipping them back. Nice and slow. Batsman struggling to pick him up. As we look at it. 4 overs gone. Score is 21 for 1. Still to come. Got the big hitting Eugene Ocheng. And David Mumbo. It doesn't matter the situation. They strike the ball well. Just need 25 from 36. It is match number 24. As we have another over coming from Vimal Ramanbhai Patel. Target is only 46. They are on 21 for 1. Raman straight back on money. They are not giving any room. Very watchful player is Rohan Tambe. Classic left-hand batsman. Reminds us of Kumar Sangakkara. What he's gonna do this time? This time he comes to it. Drive his heart down the ground. And he gets a golf ticket 4. That was well struck. Fielder down there. Couldn't manage to stop it. By the time he was going down, hit his knees. As we look at it again, the positioning was very, very poor. Again, Rohan Tambe looks now like he has switched on the gears. He tries to go for that. It's a wide ball called. An extra run. Keeper also missed there. They get 2 runs from that. You can see it again. Good effort from the keeper there. Could get there in time. 19 runs in 34 balls.
Vimal Patel running in with what Joseph Angara would call dibbly doublers. Try and settle the excited Elephants who are cruising nicely. They're not worried. They only need 18 runs. They've got plenty of balls to do so. Tambe on 10 after 8 balls. George Courier just joined him. No one is in a rush. And they rightfully don't have to be in a rush, as all they need is 17 runs to win this contest. Paya will go for wide. He'll wide that. Vimal, with this kind of pace, has to keep it to wicket. You can't afford to wander around. Thus, are they gonna give one bouncer for that, Jimmy?
Bowling from 3 steps. Vimal Bhai putting on his shoulder. Boss it full. Well driven down the ground. There's a fielder down there. Good pick up and return. They go back. Give only 1 run. Now, come the end of over number 5, which means it is the golf ticket strategic timeout. Golf ticket, UAE's most trusted online lottery draw, is powering World Super T10 League. Golf ticket, sharing a million smiles, is a fully regulated, registered and authorized online lottery draw from the UAE. Buy online and fulfill all your dreams. Log into golfticket.com now and start winning. As we look at it today, match number 24, sponsored by our big partners, Jumbo 365, Got Billy 777. Got the MG Lion. Golf tickets. The 247. Wolf 777. Wolf 777. Winfair 247. Cricketer Trust of India. Jumbo 365. Again the MG Lion in golf tickets. Taj 777. Bet Brick 7. All these are big sponsors. Much appreciate the support. They have made this event very successful. We will look at it and all the way. We thank them again. Cricketer Trust of India. Jumbo 365. Bailey 777. The MG Lion. Golf tickets. Winfair 247. D 247. All those are our sponsors. Much appreciated. We are here because of their support. Young lads getting an opportunity to express their talent, to entertain us wherever we are in the world. But tomorrow, we're still on morning game. Excited Little Fans, who are sponsored by Billy 777, will come up against Solid Sharks, who are sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India. That's our match number 25 coming tomorrow morning. Will be our first game. Back on the attack, Minesh, but big swing, but without much connection. George Courier trying to hit it out of the park, but mistimes that a bit. 15 runs needed from 29 balls. It's 31 for the current situation. Purohit is the batsman out. Again, you can see Minesh Bhatt gets George Courier clean bowled once again. The ball that is moving back, the lefties are struggling.
He had no chance against the experience. The Steve moving, no foot movement from George Courier. Stuck on the crease. Lara used to say, you need to dance to bat. There's no dancing there. Glued on the street.
Incoming batsman, the man himself, the big captain, shot number 20, Eugene Odhiambo.
It's going to be a very big game for excited Elephants tomorrow against the Sharks. This one seems to be the easiest one. 15 runs of 28 balls. Nothing to worry about it. 3 runs and over. And they get over the line.
Eugene Ochengo Odhiambo. He is here today. He's joining Rohan Tambe. Required run rate is just 3.2 runs and over. They're moving at 5.8. Well watched there by the big all-rounder from the Royal Suburbs. Eugene, good feet movement there. He says, the shorter version is what I like doing most. This is where I like batting. 5.4 overs gone. It's 31 for 2. Eugene again. He's off the mark. Good feet movement there. Punch down the ground. They'll get a single. Eugene gets off the mark. Minesh Bhatt. Peter talks about his experience. Got 2 wickets. Given only 3 runs. With 1 ball to go from his spell. And he's bowling very well to lefty. But this time, a bit of a drip down the leg. He ends his 2 overs. He gets his 2 wickets, conceding only 3 runs. As we come to the end of over number 6, the scoreboard reads 32 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Yes, that is 14 runs in 24 balls. Minesh Bhatt showing his experience, only giving away 3 runs, getting 2 of the batsmen bowled, sending back his men. And this is Krunal Patel coming in for his last over. It's coming around for Eugene, who has not shown as his hitting skills so far in this tournament.
Eugene looking for a second one here. Is he gonna come back? Bit of a mess up there. Yes, he comes back for a second. Eugene, a big man with good technique. Got the leadership skills. That's why he's carrying the team armband. But now he's facing another armband player in Krunal Patel, the captain of the Leaping Leopards. He's captain to captain. Krunal balls across. The other day we were talking with Krunal. He likes bowling to the best in business. And none other do we have today other than Eugene Ochieng Odhiambo. Needing 12 runs in 22 balls is his team. And again, good gap in there. He's not looking to force anything. But the fielder is forcing him to run fast. We know Eugene sometimes get to tire very easily. But with the score only needing 11 runs, with Rohan Tambe experienced batting on 10. Yes, they are in control. Driven down the ground. Again, he's got to find the long on fielder, Rohan Tambe. Not much in a hurry. Playing quality cricket shots. He knows all he needs is to bat in all through the overs. If they bat through, they just require 3 runs and over. They're on 36 for 2. 6.4 gone. Eugene getting beaten there by Krunal Patel.
Yes, this is a relaxed day for excited elephants. They got beaten yesterday, but today they're going to win that easily. Gets one on the helmet. A bit of an awkward bounce there. Off his bat, onto his helmet. That's why we tell people always, no matter the pace you are facing, wear your helmet. Top edge from his bat. They're doing a concussion test, checking if it's good. If you can't remember which day it is. But that's why we tell youngsters, always keep your helmet on. Bharat Purohit 18 balls. Tambe 11. Minesh Bhatt 2 for 3. Great spell from him. Only 10 runs needed from 18 balls.
Looks like slow left arm spin of Daniel Mbalia. Gonna come in against Tambe. Tambe goes big. Tambe goes straight. But Samir is there to cut it off for just a single run. Seven for 2. Again, Daniel Balia trying to blow out Eugene, who gets a leg by. We saw the ball drifting. He's a young man learning the trade. Rohan Tambe will go big. This is flat. This is big. Straight up. For a touch, 7-7-7-6. Rohan Tambe now is in a hurry. He wants to get it on with it. 44 for 2. What's needed here, Peter, is 1 hit away. We need 2 runs. Rohan Tambe doesn't want to take more time here. He looks at it. So time has come to clear it up. with a touch 7776. Flattened there. It's a very good shot from Rohan Tambe. Young Balia. Let's see the comeback. He's facing a set batsman. 44 for 2. How is going to end here? Again, Tambe holds his bat. But this time, straight. Punches it straight. Too long on. Scores are level.
They have not been troubled at any time. Excited Elephants.
Ball up there. Good drift. No run. Eugene misses out. It's only 1 run to win. From the remaining 13 balls, Eugene wants it. But Tambe says, cool up, young man. I was here from the beginning. And I want to do what is needed to finish up this game. It's 8 overs gone. 45 for 2. Eugene Ocheng batting on 4 in the company of Rohan Tambe. Tomorrow morning, Excited Elephants, who are sponsored by Billy 777, will come against Solid Sharks, who are sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India. That is again our match number 25. We have been here, we are here, and we are going nowhere. We stay tuned for tomorrow's match that is come tomorrow morning. But we've got a game here to finish up with. It's 1 run still needed. Anything can come up. Rohan Tambe is batting on 19. Coming to face. Now the best way to finish up the game. The umpire stretches his arms and says the game is done through a wide ball. The Double E's wins by 8 wickets, beating the Leaping Leopards by 8 wickets. Leaping Leopards didn't match the day. Excited Elephants, short work done. You can see them. They're very happy. They're also fighting for the top position, where today was an easy one. Leaping Leopards limping throughout the game today. They didn't come up as their best. Excited Elephants, top-notch performance. There you go again. Excited Elephants batting. Rohan Tambe batting through for his 19 runs. 2 batsmen dismissed. All those came from the experience of Minesh Bhatt, who got 2 wickets, conceding only 3 runs. That is the situation here. Look at the scorecard there. Rinkesh up front was the only person to get double figures. Festus was very, very impressive. Rohan Tambe on the second innings scored 19. And Minesh Bhatt is the only bowler to get the 2 wickets. Just a reminder of what's coming up tomorrow. Is the Excited Elephants, who are sponsored by Billy 777, coming up against Solid Sharks, who are sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India. That is our match number 25. Stay tuned, and always at the best place to be is where we are at the moment. From here, take a break, then we go to the post-match presentation ceremony down with Peter Ongondo.
This is Taj 77. We present the World Super T10 Cricket League powered by Gulf Cricket, match number 24. The captains. It's coming good. I think it went in the middle there.
I think it was a tough pitch, and I think we'll come back stronger.
You had a good game yesterday, and you are the only team that has had a super over. Why is there a mix and match in your team? Do you think you should have some consistency?
I think our middle order should be contributing a little bit more, but we are working on it, and yeah, we'll come back stronger. And we missed out on, I think, maybe 15-20 runs. Otherwise, we would have been good. We would have been in the game.
Yes, exciting cricket from Leopards. We'll see you in the next one, and good luck for the next game. We call in Eugene, the excited elephants. They are not so excited yesterday. They only remained as elephants. Today they're excited. What made it different today?
Today we bowled our lines perfectly well, and then we executed all our plans accordingly.
I can see you're still on the top four. What are your plans for the eliminators and for the qualifiers?
We'll just stick to our basics and then continue executing on according to the team plan, and then we'll see how things go.
Tomorrow you meet the top team, Solid Sharks. There's people waiting for you tomorrow. There's Smith waiting for you tomorrow. How are you going to handle that?
They're just like any other cricketer. It doesn't matter their names. It's just all about the execution that will take place in the middle of the pitch.
There you have it from Eugene Maneno. This is Taj 77 World Super T10 Cricket League. That was match number 24, powered by Gulf Cricket. See you tomorrow for Excited Elephant, powered by Billy 777, and against Sharks, powered by Crusader. Tomorrow, Trust of India. Tomorrow is a big match.